my god, we got some early arrivers. What's up, Copycat? What's up, Andre? Hello, everybody. Welcome. What's poppin', boys? Back with the Meow FM. I just picked up where the playlist left off. I wasn't done jamming to it. I'm getting things ready. Letting people roll in. Getting some ads out of the way. You know how it goes. By the way, yesterday, I fell asleep. If you didn't know. Well, I mean, I kind of figured that's what happened. No worries, man. I understand. I hope to create a relaxing environment when it gets late like that. Sometimes. Sometimes I want to create an exciting environment. Had 5 ads. Hell yeah. Well, at least you won't have ads for like another hour. Maybe more. I do apologize. I try and keep the ads to a minimum, but it's an uphill battle, man. Hey, do you guys, what we playing, GTA RP or Vampire Survivors? We're gonna chat for a bit and try and play GTA RP. Like, we're gonna do the same thing we did last time, try and find like a smaller server and join that. Because you know how it is. Joining NoPixel is, not looking good. But yeah, we're gonna goof around, we're gonna have a little fun. Okay, Pookie Bear, yeah, thanks. Hey, do you guys think that, spiced rum mixes with apple juice very well? What do you think? Is that a big win or an epic fail? Yes? No? Okay. The vote is split. It's good? Andre, you're saying it's good? Look, I'm not trying to get crazy. There's only one way to find out. Okay. Adarex, know exactly what to say. Hold on, turn on the screen. Hey, what's up, everybody? Boof it? I'm not gonna boof it. Ain't no boofing happening here, okay? Okay, this is trouble. I don't know if I can truly use the boom arm like this. You guys can't even see my face. It's fine. Alright. Hey, what's up? This is the stage. I'm gonna get this workout bag and junk out of the way. New setup? I mean, it's sort of new-ish. Alright, anyway, let's get the... And I'm only gonna do a little bit because I'm not trying to get, like... Not trying to get too sturdy with it, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of spice, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of, you know what I mean? More? Alright. That's all you get, that's all you get. Oh wow, that spice rum was frozen. Alright, I'm coming back to my normal spot. Look at that flawless execution. Did I do this right? Sorta. Act like it's a protein shake? Hell no. That would require me to, like, attempt to chug this thing, and that's just not gonna happen. But yes, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you are ready for Thirsty Thursday festivities. I just heard knocking from my window and I'm scared to look. That was a sound effect on the stream. That was Adarex playing a sound effect, so just so you're aware, you gotta get used to that. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys a picture. Look at the puppies. Look at all the puppies. Bunch of baby puppies. Hold on. They are very cute. They are very cute. It looks like just a mass of fur, but you know, if you're watching this stream on Ultra HD, maybe you were able to see what was going on there. Alright. Let's give this a drink and undoubtedly hate our lives. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Just little sippies at a time, okay? But yes, hello, Mid. You can call me Mid. I told you. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it is mostly apple juice. There's only like a little bit of rum in here, but I mean, Adds just a little bit of spice, especially for me who hasn't been drinking. So, yeah, the plan tonight, because we did apply for NoPixel, and it could be, like, weeks before I hear back. Lighting is on a different level. How's your day going? When it comes to the production of this stream, I put in a lot of work, okay? And hold on, let me sit comfortably. I put in a lot of work, and it is very nice to have people notice the work that I put in. Okay. I'm like trying to get comfortable with all the angles I got going on here. Is the sound balance good? The microphone is I'm just not sure if I have enough voltage going into it. My day was good, though. My day was solid. Levels are good. Okay. Very, pretty uneventful, pretty chill. The music is a bit loud. There we go. Now it's a little bit more in the background. But yes, I worked, nothing special, and then after work I sort of lazed around a little bit. There you go. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There's the new Quern Huh emote. The Quern Huh emote is courtesy of Meister Medic. Meister Medic, everybody. Courtesy of Meister Medic in the chat. I don't know if Meister was actually here for like a little bit of pre-stream stuff. Like I caught him, but like before the stream even started, I caught him lurking. But yeah. Now we're in it. Now it's there. It's looking good. It was a little bit of just an edit of something that he sent my way, and I think that it turned out great. But yes, thank you, Meister. Be sure to thank him when and if he does show up. He might show up tonight. We can always hope. We can dream. We can deign to dream. Yeah, I have not been drinking much, so I can already like feel this like getting that special part of my gut. I had what was it? I had Chipotle for lunch. Yeah, that's what I had. I was trying to remember. No, yeah, the Chipotle was primo. Chipotle just hits the spot. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge Chipotle enjoyer, okay? I do have a question, though. Do you guys know of, like... So I'm trying to find, like, high-quality headphones. Like, high quality. I'm talking, like, Sennheiser, Audio-Technica, Sony, Bose, something. I want something that uses, like, the big plug-in cable, so that way I can plug it into the device that I use to, like, plug my microphone into, and then just play all my sound through that. I had some chicken and rice for dinner, and an avocado. Solid choice. Good work. I approve of your choices. Very good, very nice. But yeah, the thing is, like, I don't know anybody who, number one, is that much of an audiophile. Number two, would know one that's good for both gaming and streaming and broadcasting and hearing your own voice. I don't know. I don't know. And it's tough to do the research on that kind of stuff. I'm figuring it out, man. It's a day by day process. Ooh. Sorry, me either. Hey, that's all right. Definitely something that is not widely known. Not widely known, but you know, at the same time. I'm thirsty, so I'm taking sips, but then I'm like, this might get me. This might get me going. Okay, now can you guys tell me, is this microphone good for ASMR, or is that like cap? Because like I'm not against doing some ASMR with this thing, but at the same time, I don't know what people are about. Yes. Okay. Well, maybe one of these days we can do the ASMR stream. We'll bring it back. Okay, do you guys want to play the pump up music? It's Thirsty Thursday. We got to play the pump up music. I need 3 different sets of pump up music. We got Welcome Wednesdays, where everybody's welcome. We're chilling, we're vibing, we're having a good time. Thirsty Thursdays, a classic tradition. We love that. And then Fat Cock Fridays. It's got to be the most pump up of all. You know what I mean? Mic and headphones were about $250. Yes, I have a HyperX Cloud 2 headset. It was about €60. I use it for my PS4. I have a HyperX as well, and that's a good choice. Root Bear. Okay. What was I gonna say? I need music that's like not super DMCA, because right now my playlist. On, we can get this vibe going too. Miki Matsubara. You know exactly what we're doing. That's right, baby. Hope you're feeling it. Wasn't this from an anime? It's on TikTok a lot. I don't know if it's from an anime. It might be. I wouldn't be surprised. Now we gotta put out the Twitter posts. Rum. Stop on by. Twitch.tv/1. That's me, baby. You're moving to Japan in the future? That is a very white guy thing to say. Japan didn't have the best start to 2024. Didn't they have like a damn earthquake and a tsunami? Hey, this right here goes out to Japan. You're black? I'm still gonna say that I'm moving to Japan in the future is a very white guy thing to say. It's okay though. I'm just putting it out there. No, dude. When I visited Japan, primo country. If there were no issues, if I could just move there without having to worry about money, job, X, Y, Z, I would. For the 2 weeks that I was there, I actually enjoyed like learning a little bit of the language. Because like, obviously like 2 weeks is not enough to pick up on little things, but you pick up on a little bit of things here and there. Bab, what is up, Bab? How you doing? Lovely to see you. As always, such a pleasure. Hold on, let me get up real quick. Never been. I mean, it was a wonderful trip. I definitely recommend visiting if you... Okay. I was a very edge case scenario. I went with, number one, somebody from Japan originally, that had a whole itinerary planned and worked as our translator the whole time. Fantastic person. Definitely made the trip so much easier because understanding the train system is the number one most difficult part, like the number one barrier to entry, when going to Japan. So definitely, like, find the right, people to go with, have a plan, and get ready to be confused because there's going to be a lot of that. Anyway, on to the next song. Here we go. Get out on the floor, get up on the floor, get up out on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn, get up out on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn, get up out on the floor, dancing. Maybe you on my mind and I don't know why, but the feeling is fine. Can't you see, honey, you're for me, I know we were meant to be, yeah, dancing. should try and be a DJ. I mean, that's pretty much what I am for stream. That's what I'm doing for you guys. That's what I am. What did I walk into? This is the stream pump up. Okay, hold on. What was this? You wanted Friday Mufasa? Okay, here we go.
Mufasa, you know we finally here, right? Well, it's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday.
This song has to be done on Friday. This is a Fat Cock Friday song. This is not a Thirsty Thursday song. I'll save it to the playlist. And we'll play it anyway. This is gonna be a good song for Friday for me. This will be a bigger song for tomorrow for me. Okay? I do appreciate the suggestion though. You guys pumped up for tomorrow though? Tomorrow, Fat Cock Friday. Come girthy, alright? It's gonna be a new thing every Friday. Sorry, I'm turning this down a little bit. Meet me in the hotel room, with your girlfriend, and meet me in the hotel room. Fat Cock Friday. That's what the people want. That's what we're gonna give to them. Sorry, I started fucking with the volume. Oh yeah, put some Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305 Dale, Pitbull. We have to avoid very, very obviously DMCA music that is going to get the VOD muted, not the mod viewed, the VOD muted. That stuff, like when there's a big ol' like blank spot in the VOD or there's just like no sound, it's because I'm playing something like that. And we want to avoid that as much as possible. So that's why we are, you know, I'm getting viewed. Dude, I'm the one getting viewed. The mods are getting viewed. The VOD's getting muted. It's absolute madness around here. That really sucks, man. Like, why? I mean, that's just because, like, everybody would rather watch this stream to listen to that music than to actually go and find the music on their own and listen to it. So that's why I have to pick songs that won't get muted. This one kind of is. Okay. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's added to the playlist. So don't worry about it. For tomorrow on Fat Cock Friday, it's there. Here's a classic. This was suggested the other time. Everybody, get your energy up. Please ignore that face that I just made. Hold on. Can I link you a banger in chat? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Anyway, let's go ahead and play this. What do we got here? What is this? You do that? This is just a more TikTok remix mashup. Oh my god. Okay. This has got too many things mixed in. Too many things that I don't understand mixed in, man. It's okay, here we go. We're going to throw it onto the silliest playlist for goofiest goobers. All right, now we'll get back to talking about some plans for tonight. Do you guys want me to try and get into another GTA RP server? And potentially just not play at all? I don't think that I'm getting into No Pixel. Ever. I joined the, so they have queue resets. They had one that happened at 2 o'clock. It goes from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So I've sat in the queue for 6.5 hours, and I am positioned 62 out of 133 in queue. So I don't think I'm getting there. You want one that doesn't take that long? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what's... Or just play something else. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, I mean, the whole thing is, while I'm in queue, I load up League of Legends. I play something else. Bro, best song. What is this? Brazil? It is pretty good. But I'm seeing this other thing suggested to me. Plastic Love, but it's Into Club by 50 Cent. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. Oh, okay. We in the club all the time. The problem pop off. Shady out the map. Go, 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 go. Really? Oh, okay, this kind of goes hard. Okay, now I'm getting in the weird part of YouTube covers. Or just YouTube songs. Soda City Funk, though, this is a good one. I actually love Soda City Funk. Check it. Tell me you've heard Soda City Funk before. Alright, we're doing suggestions tonight? Okay. I don't want to do music suggestions all night, but it is hard to stop. What do we got here? Baker Matt? I've listened to Baker Matt before. So we gotta wait a whole minute before the song actually starts. I'm just pointing that out. There's a whole minute of build-up with I Have a Dream. It's so good, never mind. I'm just critiquing, okay? This is good. This has 45 million views too, god damn. Yeah, 9 years ago. This is old school electronic music, man. Alright, we gotta get away from here. Just put me on the silly playlist. Give me Pikmin in the background occasionally making noise. Here we go. Guys, we're back into it. I hope you're having a wonderful Thirsty Thursday. We put the tweet out. We put the message out. We put the vibes out. We're having a good one. And, quite frankly, let's give it another 20 minutes. See if I can snipe the last 5 minutes of this queue when everybody leaves to get reset for the next one. You're Kirsty. All right. Well, that's good too. How's the cat doing? Cat's doing good. In fact, I could probably feed her right now. I just fed her earlier, but I mean, nothing wrong with feeding her more. She's a sweet little baby. But yeah, no, my cat is doing great. She is her usual self. Still fighting the urge not to cat yogurt. Ooh, I could check to see if I have any cat yogurt left. She goes crazy for the cat yogurt. Hold on, you guys have probably already seen this, but the puppy. Let me see if I can. The puppies are extra cute. Let me go ahead and switch to this. Here we go. Enjoy the puppies. Listen to them. They're nursing. They're cute as hell. Look at that one. He's going crazy. I'll let you watch it one more time. Look at them. They are the most adorable creatures. I hope you enjoyed that. I might be making a little drive out this weekend or sometime next week to go and see the puppies. And to surely fall in love with one. And try to find a way to adopt it. You call white spots. They are all just... I can't get over how cute they are. They are so cute. We still don't know what they're going to grow up like, if they're going to be short or tall. I mean, it's been like a week, so it's impossible to tell. But still, they're starting to get a little pudgy. Obviously, like, their eyes haven't opened up yet, but they are getting a little bit pudgy. It's very cute. I say short. I would prefer if they were on the taller side, just because, like, I'm going to be honest. My family loves dachshunds. I'm not a huge dachshund fan myself. It's not that I got anything against dachshunds, all right? It's just that they're short little things. They're short little nuggets, you know? And me personally, I don't want that. I want a dog that's like, are you born in 1994? Yes. Why? You gonna call me old? Does that surprise you? We've gone over my age numerous times here. I'm tired of talking about it. Old? Not old. Because you were born in a dog year. I was born in a dog year. That is true. Big if true. Which it is. No, 29. Yeah, I'm 29. Meow meow. Hello. Look, I don't know how old you guys are, but being 29 is not that bad, okay? It's not that bad. So you bet your ass you're gonna get that puppy. It's a situation where... We're pygmy. It's a situation where I would definitely... I know that, like, if I, said that I wanted a puppy, I could have one of those, and I would just give it a little bit of time to mature and trust my sister and her husband, who have raised many, many dogs, to, potty train it and stuff like that, so that way it was hopefully something that I wouldn't have to worry that much about. Because it's stuff like that I've never had a puppy before. Any dog that I have had in my life has always been, like, older and sort of, like, knew what to do. So, yeah, it's just something to consider. I know what I mean. I get you. Yeah, and it's just, like, I wouldn't want to fuck it up. You know what I mean? The Pikmin gets it. The Pikmin gets it. I've had over 18. Wow, so you really understand, Training a dog is not... It's not easy, okay? And a lot of people just sort of, like, assume that, like, oh, I get a dog, I train it, oh, it's good, And it's kind of sad. The amount of, like, poorly trained dogs that are out there just because the owners don't know what they're doing. But yeah, I definitely don't want to be one of those people. And because I do live on the 3rd floor of an apartment, like, I gotta make sure I'm doing the right thing. It's going to be a lot of interrupting stream to be like, hey, I got to go take my dog out, Just, like, every hour is going to be like an on the hour kind of thing. I have one right now, though. Oh, that's nice. Hey, if you're in the Discord, post your pet in the... We have the pet posting. We have the pet posting chat somewhere? Where is it? Hold on. Is it literally just called, like, post your pets? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, post your pets. There it is. Yeah. If you'd like, go to the Discord server and post a picture of your pet. Makes me happy. And it lets everybody else share, Share the love. We're all big fans of animals around here. And you know me. Talk about my old lady cat a ton. Show her off on stream. And it's only fair that I get a little sharing back. A little bit of sharing back of your guys' pets. I'm a fiend for cute animals, okay? What can I say? Now, it is still a thing where, like, I wouldn't want to have the dog and my old ass cat at the same time. That's definitely a big stipulation, is I can't have an elderly cat and a puppy in the same one-bedroom apartment. Like, it's not gonna work. It's just not. Oh, baby. wonder if there's anything else that I need to fill out. I'm checking out this website, making sure I got all my information filled in. There we go. You've sent your dog? Alright, I'm gonna go check it out. Checking out the Post Your Pets channel. Oh my god! That is very cute. Hold on. Everybody, feast your eyes upon the dog. What is your lovely dog's name? Okay, you'll be right back. All right, well, I'll see you in a bit. Very cute. It's got the puppy dog eyes. No, look, just look at him. Classic. I love that. That's very cute. All right, we're creeping up on 10 o'clock, which means we may snipe the queue. It's very, 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 very cute. Very, very cute. We love cute dogs around here, and we love cute cats. Anyone else got any lovely pet animals? Wait a minute. There's more stuff being posted? Okay, Andre, you posted the horse sitting in a chair, cat in a suit. I don't think that those are your pets, but the two doggos, definitely. Hold on. How old are these puppies? How old are they? They are adorable. Oh my gosh. They gotta be puppies. They are too cute. 10 out of 10. Loving all the dog posting. How old are they? What are the names? Copycat, I also want to know the name of your lovely dog. Dude, why can't my stream just be this? Just all day. Just like, hey, yeah. Send me pictures of your dogs. Just like that. That's the whole content of the stream is send me pictures of your animals. Look at this guy. Look at him. Stormy? Stormy, that might be a girl's name. Look at her. A sweet baby. You can tell by those eyes. You can just tell. Three months for Simba and Odin. I feel like the fuzzy one has to be Simba. And this guy has to be Odin. Yes, a girl? Okay. This is a sweet girl. You can just tell. You can just tell. Fancy BLK, hello, welcome. We're reviewing dogs at the moment. All three dogs that we're currently reviewing are 10 out of 10. Okay. They are so cute. Fancy BLK with the new follow. Hey everybody, welcome Fancy BLK to the Quern community. Hello and welcome. Hey, cheers to you, my friend. I got some apple juice and spiced rum that I've been sipping on. The Pikmin says hello as well. It is Thirsty Thursday, Fancy. I hope that you're having a wonderful Thirsty Thursday. You're more than welcome to come hang out and spend it here with us. No, yes, I love all of your dogs. They are fantastic. I'll share I'll share some more pictures of the puppies, okay? I'm gonna share some more pictures of the puppies. Let's see. I shared this one earlier, but we didn't have as many people in the stream. Let me just go ahead and I'll put it up in Discord, so that way you guys can see it for yourself. It is very cute. Yes, thank you, Mr. Pickman. Let's see, where is? Gotta find the chat on my phone. Post your pets. And there we go. I also have a vid of me being with a girlfriend of mine that has 3 cats. It's a video, though, if you want to see. You're welcome to post animals in the Post Your Pets channel. It is completely up to you. Alright, here we go. Here's a picture of all the puppies. You got, like... There's 7 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... And then this one's full. This one's sleeping. This one's had enough. Look at that. Look at them. 2 cream color spotted ones. 2 more gray spotted ones. 2 brown ones. And 1 black one. They're so cute, man. It's... Like I said. Fantastic puppers. God damn. And the more I look at them, the more I'm like, I kind of want a puppy. The more I'm like, oh my god, my heart is so open and available for the love of a baby dog. You know? Okay, what do we got in chat? Hamster? Hamster? Oh. Okay, here we go. Look at this guy. He's kind of cute. Here we go. One of them looking directly at the camera. That's cute. You see, I'm not a huge fan of like having like smaller like rodents as pets though. And sue me, okay? I apologize. That's just me. You know, I feel like small rodents and fish and like a lot of lizards and snakes, they're not so much pets as they are just like decorations that you have to feed, you know? And I'm sorry. I apologize if that's a take that you don't agree with. But I mean, I find that to be true for a lot of people. That's all I'm saying. That's, you know, you can disagree with me. I implore you to. But that's just my opinion. Okay, here we go. Wait, are these taken in a pet store? That doesn't count. You're sending me stuff taken in a pet store, man. Yes, they are very cute, though. I do appreciate it. And these aren't hamsters. They are guinea pigs. Are they? No. No, these guys are small. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. These are taken in a pet store. You can't do that. That's breaking the rules. Alright, hold on. Bird? I do approve of birds. Birds as pets. Some of them, okay? Like smart birds that like actually like, you know, want to hang out with you and live with you. That's great, you know? But like other birds that would like escape as soon as you opened a window that literally you're just caging. That I don't vibe with. I think that a bird should be allowed to fly far and free. That's just me. I work at a bird store, by the way. Like an African gray. An African gray is a perfect example. African grays, smart birds. I think like they vibe with being pets. as far as I can tell. And it's not like, you know, an African gray would essentially just, like, you know, hate their life being a pet, you know? As far as I can tell. Here we go. This is the video that you sent in the Discord. Very cute. That's some loud purring. Oh, you got... And you can hear another one talking in the background. Oh! What a yell, dude! Hold on. We'll play it all the way at full volume, so that way everybody can truly appreciate. You can just hear the other one. It knows that it's not getting attention. And this one's like, no, not that bitch again. This one's like, I hear her coming. They both are. Yep. That's cute. That one is always hungry, that always yells. That's adorable, though. I mean, a little bit tends to meow at me a ton in the morning because she's hungry. Very annoying. You just sent a photo of a horse making a face, and you said my cat. I'm not gonna look at this one. I don't think this is your cat, bro. This isn't your cat. This is just a picture. That thing ain't even like alive. Also, I just don't like horses. I think they look dumb. It is? There's no way this is yours. I swear. My God. I feel bad for you. I'm just kidding. I love horses. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about them that just, like, I don't like their face, bro. I don't like their face. Give me the silly playlist. And I'm not trying to... I'm not trying to hate on your animals. I just, you know, horses is just not my vibe. Only animal I hate are rats. You love horses. Okay. I mean, I can understand not liking rats. I mean, at the end of the day, they're all God's beautiful creatures. It's just another way of saying, like, you know, I got nothing against animals. It's just horses. I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype. Okay, I just don't get the hype around horses. All right. It's definitely one way of putting it, I guess. Here we go. My old dog's in Discord. I am going there now. That's a chicken at a store. Turkey, a prize-winning turkey, and then a cow. So I don't know if any of these are actually your pets. All right. Or you just like you live on a farm or work on a farm. And those are not dogs. Okay. Now you're just posting animals. All right. Now you're just posting animals. All right. All right, everybody. If they're farm animals, are they really considered pets? You know? I'm asking a genuine question. I don't know. Pikmin is telling me to shut up. I'm just asking. I'm just asking, okay? Also, I might have access to the GTA RP Brazilian public server. You guys want to RP in Brazil? What's the waitlist for this look like? Server is loading or failed to load. Okay. Well, I don't think that I'd be able to join. I don't. I don't think that would happen. I don't think that we'd have good luck with that. Oh, maybe, yes. You think that... So you think farm animals are considered pets? Okay. Okay, I feel that. I'm not gonna hate on it. I understand. Ooh. Let's see. So we can't... Oh my god, are you linking me another song? Okay, this is the last song link.
Hello, in this video I'll show you top 5 GTA roleplay servers.
Okay, this isn't a song.
Like, all of these servers are different in their own ways, and I will explain why. So you should be able to find the one that you will main in this video. So let's get into it. So the first server we have is called Grand RP. This server is on Rage MP platform and not 5M. It's the only server on this list that's not on 5M, by the way. The server is free and not whitelisted, so anybody can enjoy it. Another server we have on the list is called Pimpin' RP, which is a semi-serious roleplay server. There are ownable businesses, custom guns, custom drugs. You can craft weapons in Cayo Perico. There's also a bridge that connects the Los Santos with Cayo Perico, and you can sell them to the black market. All the locations are visible on the map, so I think this server is also very good for new players that want to get into semi-serious gang type servers. They have real-life food places like McDonald's. They also have White Widow, which is huge on pretty much any server this thing is in. They have cool cars, custom wheels for cars, which is really cool, mechanic shops, and many more. There are a lot of turfs in the hoods where gangs conflict happen. There are a lot of jobs as well that you can do, which is also pretty cool. Custom houses, house furniture, bowling, basketball, gym, heists, and many more. Also, another cool thing for me was the training camp for police officers, I think it's a great place to create some cool art. We have on the list is
Designer Gas Club
Gaming. This server has been up for a while now and people still enjoying the server, and I can see why. It is a paid server, so you will never find a person who trolls, hacks, or breaks the rules in general.
I don't know if we can play any.
Real, if you paid money for a server,
I don't know if we can play any that have
going to obey the server rules and everything. You know, I find the community.
Sorry, look in Discord. What's in Discord? Did you say something in Discord? You send me something in Discord? I'm looking right now. Which chat am I looking for? Kit? Okay. Cat from a family that visited me. Got it. Okay. Found it. Hey. Here we go. I'll play it. What a playful little guy. I have done the make the cat do a tornado on linoleum floors thing. It's very fun. It is a good time. Thank you for sharing. All right, let's see what else is said.
Really chill and helpful. Everyone I meet in the server is friendly and always down to help. People talk with each other and stuff, but
All right. Well, let's change to GTA 5 and see if we can join a server. GTA 5. All right. See, some of these say like you have to have a like shit downloaded. Let's go to primary. Let's just go California roleplay. Do I need to get whitelisted? California roleplay #1, 5M's #1 public DOJ server. Anyone can be a cop. 5,000 plus vehicles. WL gangs, custom weapons, 1,500 staff. Discord. Okay, let's join. 0 out of 300 people. What? Oh, am I filtering right? What? There's 0 people there. Am I messed up? All right, whatever. TPLA, semi-serious RP, active police, female and streamer priority, drugs and gangs. DLC the criminal enterprises. See, I don't know if I can join that. I mean, we'll give it a try. Hold on. Let me play this a little bit more. I gotta use the restroom real quick. Oh, baby. I see you pee. No, you don't. I hear you pee. Maybe. Let's see what's going on TPLA. See if we can join DLC Criminal Enterprises. We'll see. I forgot this folder. Hold on. Get that shit out of here. All right. We're back. See if we're able to join or if it's just going to be Bologna. Connection failed. Great. Connection rejected. Please join the Discord. Dude, what is up with these ones wanting me to join a Discord? What is exclusive roleplay? Serious RP Real Economy? Okay, connect me to exclusive roleplay. I'm 16 of 16 in queue. 16 of 17 in queue. I just clicked on the first one I saw. Good to hear that your Wi-Fi is good again. There we go. History. Classic RP did not work for us. Go to the list. Go to the list. Zorba players. I see you. Don't be knocking on my shit. Should we join the new Laguna Beach roleplay? The Hideout, Serious RP, LA Noir, Lucid. There's just so many of them that are like, oh, you have to join our Discord. Like, I don't want to join a bunch of Discords just to play this game, man. We're fine. What is serious roleplay, realistic economy? PDEMS allow listed jobs. Is it allow listed? You can connect to the server, but the server owner needs updated. There's nothing wrong with the game, don't worry. Microphone required, serious RP, uptime, 5 hours, 17 minutes. Well, let's see what happens. New Laguna Beach roleplay. Okay, connect to this. Please join our Discord. Alright. What are the other videos?
But don't get me wrong, if you're into gangs, it has great things to offer as well. There are turfs that can be taken for money and reputation.
Didn't you do Laguna before?
So
No,
I've
I
noticed
saw
a lot of
Laguna, but I
people
didn't
spitting
join
on
it.
each other's turfs to pretty much just take them
I joined
over,
one that was like
which is fun.
VIP
So that
RP or
creates
something like that.
ability to fight each other and so on. Server has a ton of customization, custom MLOs, housing, cars, businesses, mini games, detailed jobs, and many, many more. So if you're interested in a
Badlands
friendly,
RP.
community and you don't
Ban happy
mind
admins.
paying a few bucks, then definitely check the server out. And another server we have on the list is a serious roleplay server called 17th Street RP. The main
17th Street RP. We'll see. Let's see what Badlands RP is all about. All right, hit me with a restart. Badlands Chugs. Local 5M game is outdated and easy to be updated. This guy was 0 bit demo local days and download 3 and this is on the internet. Do you wish to continue? No. Sorry, man. Wait, could I not join LA Noir? What did it say? Did I try and join it before? Whatever. Just do the update. Do the update, damn it. See, I didn't know that this would be so hard. Oh, hey. Transitioning to another build. Can we get in, folks? It's analyzing my game data. It's finally starting. That's what you think. LA Noir roleplay.
Yes, absolutely.
You're 1-1 in queue. Okay, hey, we're gonna join LA Noir roleplay. We're gonna be an old man and talk like this. We'll create an old man character that has no idea what's going on. I mean, if you guys are down with the idea of creating like an old man character that's very confused, so that way people understand that I have no idea what I'm doing. In the LA Noir roleplay. LA Noir was a fantastic game, by the way. Controls. General, open phone, open inventory, emote menu. View changes. View charges, invoices, open console, open chat, toggle voice range, left alt contextual menu, B point finger, M hands up, X cancel emote. Okay. Role play. Vehicles. U to unlock, wide open trunk. Numpad is to start and stop engine. Jobs. Okay, open phone to start a job. Let's see what we can do. LA Noir, baby. First name. Grunkle Stan. The name is Stanley, Rip Legend. So you want Stan to be in his name. We'll do Stanley Brunkle. Stanley Brunkle? And he's got to be old. Older. I'm talking old. 1940. He was born in September on Friday the 13th. Height? $69. What is this, centimeters? So if he is 69 centimeters, not centimeters. Go to the middle. No. He's an old man. He's going to be short. Inch to centimeter. 69. What is the... What is this? What is this number conversion? We're just going to do, you know, a little below average, okay? Stanley Brunkle. All right? We are Stanley Brunkle. We are old. Can I... Why do they always start out looking like this? Jesus. Hold on, can we zoom in? It won't let us zoom in. That looks like Stanley Brunkle's hat. Here we go. Hair. Can we make the hat go away real quick? Which hair would Stanley Brunkle have? Stanley Brunkle would not have good hair. Can we get hair on the sides with bald on top? Too many cool haircuts, not enough lame old man haircuts. Okay. I'm creating my character in the middle of the city where shit is going on. Alright, well I guess we just gotta make him like... It's insane that these are the options. Yeah, a lot of these are definitely LA noir vibes, for sure. Yeah, I see this and I think, yes, LA noir. I can't change the color of the hair? Color palette? Okay. Color palette secondary? Hello? It's just green. It's just green. It's just green, guys. This is great. This is great. Gray, gray. And gray. Hey, look, it's green. Why is it green? Okay, he's bald. He's bald, everybody. Does he be bald and wear a hat? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Stanley Crunkle with a top hat? He's gonna have a big ass bowler hat. There we go. Jackets. Dude, I'm getting so many LA Noir vibes from all of these jackets. I can't change the view. There we go. Can't change the texture, arms, gloves. What is going on with my waistband, man? Okay. Pants. I can't see the fucking pants, dude. Where do I change view? I can't change the view. Man, come on now. Sure, these pants. Half the textures don't even load. This is great. This is great. Fedora? You really want the fedora? Accessories, clothes. Can we zoom out on him at all? All we can do is turn him side to side. Go back. So I can't... I see that he has a bunch of chains on his wrist. What the fuck? There we go. Okay, here we can see his pants and shoes. There is now another person spawned on top of me. This is an RP server? Yeah, this is an RP server, apparently. What the fuck? It's literally a dude like right on top of me.
Stay away from the platform edge.
Do I just have a bunch of jewelry just passively on my wrist right now? Why is that there? Sure. Okay. Can I get a better view? There we go. Clown pants? We're not doing clown pants. Kill. Nose width. Is this doing anything? Bone height. Peak height. This is... None of this changes anything.
Do not display electronics like phones or tablet computers. Throwing litter on the tracks causes fires, which can delay travel.
I'm gonna go ahead.
If you happen to fall on the tracks,
Game.
lay flat on the ground until the train passes. Thank you for riding the Los Santos subway.
I didn't get too many GTA RP vibes or LA Noir vibes out of that. Kind of look like a Peaky Blinder gypsy. I mean, that was kind of the goal, but we're gonna go ahead and just forget that ever happened. Meow meow. Dude, that's what I'm thinking. Meister, you're on the right track. How you doing, Meister? Lovely to have you. Just wasted your time for sauce. That's true. That's true. Meow meow. Hi. Is that tequila and G Fuel mixed together? No, it's apple juice and spiced rum. I wish it were tequila and G Fuel. That'd be kind of. Or wait, no, we're all about gamer subs now. G Fuel cringe, gamer subs pog. All right, well, we can go ahead and forget that one ever happened. We can forget that one ever happened. Yeah, LA Noir game roleplay my ass. That was not LA Noir. It just wasn't. Gamer subs makes Quern a strong lad. I don't think that we're securing that gamer subs endorsement anytime soon, but hey, I do appreciate the pitch. Man, if I had a gamer sub sponsorship, you know I'd be shilling that shit left and right. I would be all about it, dude. Let's see. Lucid's... Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Lucid City 2.0, Serious RP, be part of one of the fastest growing RP communities, serious roleplay, exclusive custom-made content. Join our rapidly growing community today, non-whitelisted server. Sure, let's try it. So yeah, we'll give a try to Lucid. No, not LA Noir. Why are we reconnecting to this? Oh wait, no. Rejected by Schmurda Gang's server. Please relog and make sure Discord is running. Discord is in fact running, but I did not have it connected. What do you want from me, man? What do you want from me? Neon Roleplay, Me Ghetto RP, Vivid RP, Phantom RP, Cash Life RP, Trappin', exclusive. Was New Laguna the one that like? We tried connecting to this and it was like, no, you need to be in the Discord, right? That's what we tried doing. It was like, no, you're not in the Discord. You can't join. Yep. Please join our Discord, then reconnect. Like, that's not happening. Like, dude, this is tough. This is some of the most annoying shit I've ever seen. Well, I know ONX is the serious. ONX GTA RP is the serious one that people talk about. Sign in, apply. I think I already started. Yeah, sign in. That's me. Create application. Here we go. Let's apply to ONX because I know ONX is a serious one, and we want to join. We want to join a serious server. So how should we refer to you? Quern. Content channels. Twitch.tv/Quern. And what's my YouTube? Quern TV. Why when I look at mine, it pulls up Queen TV and it does this Queen Baby bullshit. This is goddamn a travesty. I look up Quern, it also doesn't pull me up. Pulls up the goddamn Quern Greenbuster. YouTube is a crime, man. Here we go. Paste. Would you like to showcase your character? You may submit video links if you role-playing a video made a custom. Alternatively, you may submit a text application. I'll do text. Have you participated in other role-play communities before? If GTA roleplay does not go your way, are you playing some Lethal Company? I don't think I got any wayward homies interested in playing Lethal Company. Otherwise, I would. Lethal Company vote too. Look, I really appreciate it, guys, but I don't know. How long have you been role playing for? I'd say I've been role playing for like 2 to 5 years. I've never been banned from a role playing community. Do you prefer role playing a specific type of character? Is it free? Is Lethal Company free? No, Lethal Company is not free. Yes. I would say Dungeons and Dragons. And I've done World of Warcraft RP. I've done Dungeons and Dragons. I've done World of Warcraft RP. I'd say 2 to 5 years is fair. I've never been banned. I prefer to roleplay comedic, less serious characters. I would say that's true. I like to joke around and have a little fun. Describe in at least 500 letters who your roleplay character is. Should I just give the Butch Dinky pitch? Or should I give the Gilbert Goonmore pitch? Here we go. Here's the Gilbert Goonmore pitch. Let's see. Gilbert Goonmore, guidance counselor from Ludendorff, North Yankton, plays from GTA 5 Prologue. His voice would be annoyingly cheerful and upbeat, with an occasional need to excuse himself from conversation to grunt or mumble angrily in a bush or around a corner. A man who needs to let out a little steam at a time so he doesn't pop his cork. He came to Los Santos after his wife read a book on relationship therapy. The book suggested they take separate vacations in order to build up their relationship stronger from missing each other. He went on a trip to Los Santos while she went to Vice City with her personal trainers, plural. She explained that she has a very strict workout routine and couldn't afford to skip out during a vacation. When he arrived in Los Santos, he somehow lost access to their joint bank account, and she doesn't seem to answer his calls, stranding him in the city without a flight home. He's extremely afraid of criminals, but thinks they just need friendship and guidance to reform from their criminal ways. He will do whatever police tell him to do without question or protest, also due to extreme fear. All the while, any interactions he has with people, he will do his best to maintain his sunny disposition. Also, he will refer to people as campers, saying, "Hey there, camper," or other similar things. Yeah, we're going to go with the Gilbert Goonmore pitch. I think this is enough. How do you handle conflicts with other players or potential disagreements over role play scenarios? Honestly, I think you just let scenarios play out as believably as possible. Hold on, give me another playlist for silly boys. Here we go. Bad? What are you saying bad to, Copycat? What are you saying bad? Handling conflicts? Yeah, handling conflicts is tough. Sometimes going with the flow stinks, but it's a collaborative effort. Yeah, just let things play out. Trying to think of a better way to say, like, you know, sometimes shit happens. Sometimes shit just happens, man. Sometimes it just does. You can't like get mad when you're in like a group roleplay environment. Like when you're the most important thing is having fun. The most important thing is having fun and telling an interesting story. But yeah, you know, it's only a game. You're right. It's only a game. It's not worth getting too upset when things don't pan out as planned. There we go. What would be an example of metagaming? Stream sniping someone to find where they are, or knowing something your character shouldn't know. Would be an example of power gaming. Spending all of your time working and farming money so you can buy nice things with very little RP reasons or interaction involved. Would be an example of not valuing your life. Driving, well, doing reckless things. Putting your character's life in danger. As if they have no sense of self-preservation. Not complying with police orders. I think that that kind of encapsulates it. Yes, I am very smart. I know the terminology. Are you interested in participating in community-wide events and storylines? Yes. Do you have any ideas for potential roleplay events or story arcs that you'd like to share? Nah. Is there anything you would like to know us about you or your role-playing preferences? Is this the Portal soundtrack? Is this Portal music? It sounds like it. So let me, safe word is pineapples. Dude, everyone's safe word is pineapples. It's played out by now. You gotta have a more fun safe word. Like anchovies, you know? I'm fairly new to trying GTA RP myself, but I've long time been a fan of watching it. I just finally got myself the equipment to give it a try, and I'd like to do it with people who are fun and take it seriously. And can also take it seriously. Fairly new to trying GTA RP myself, but I've long time been a fan of watching it. I just finally got myself the equipment to give it a try, and I'd like to do it with people who are fun and can also take it seriously. I need a max win. I hope my skills of fantasy role-playing transfer over. I think my skills of fantasy role-playing, I don't hope, I think my skills of fantasy role-playing transfer over. I don't know. It's not that I hope. It's that I think. Or should I say I know. I know my skills of fantasy role-playing will... No, I shouldn't be that confident. I think my skills of fantasy role-playing transfer over. Have you guys ever done, like role-playing? Have you guys ever played, like, Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that? Is it something that you guys have ever been curious about? Here we go. Your application is under review. First come, first served basis is we utilize a dynamic queue system that gives insight or backlog. If you'd like updates on your app, you can connect your Discord account. Done. Authorize. Cool. Now I should receive DMs from them. Purchase boost. Ensure you have joined our official Discord server. Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go. Join Onyx. Start here, verify. I have to go to have to do a CAPTCHA very quick. Log in to verify. Authorize. Okay. Have I done it? I think I've done it. Verify. Okay, I'm doing it. There's a CAPTCHA bot for Discord. Man, there's so much shit that I gotta go. There's hoops that I gotta jump through this shit. Slurping? Man, I be slurping. I've almost finished this. Verify. Apple juice and spiced rum. Not bad. Not bad. Honestly, kind of slaps. Let me get some more music playing. Do you guys want the Pikmin back? Was the Pikmin doing it for you? Animal Crossing music for cat lovers only. That's me. All right, we'll bring the Pikmin back. So what's the metal ball in there? It is a shaker ball. Little shaker balls to help mix everything up a little bit more. Yeah, so that way when I mix stuff up, it turns out good. Oh, I have to hold down the verify button. I've been verified. Let's go. I have access to the Discord now. Let's go. All right, sick. I guess we'll see. Yeah, it would be super cool to be able to join these things, but I mean, you know, it's an uphill battle to try and... Excuse me. You can boost your application by paying money, and their current backlog is very high, so they have a lot of people applying. Sucks. Oh well, we might be delayed. Mario theme? Mario 64? That's what I have to say about that, okay? Pardon you? Sorry. I'm sorry. Meow meow. Alright. No? Am I misunderstanding something? Am I not catching up? Have I been too distracted for too long? Yo, why can't we just, like, hang out for stream? Huh? Why's it always gotta be, like, a thing, you know? Bum, 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 bum. Maybe? Man, I can't keep up with you. All right. Slightly angling the camera back towards me a little bit more. So, I know. Joining the RP servers has proved to be quite the pain in the ass, but it is something that we are determined to do. It does pique my interest. Let me go get the cat. I'll go get the cat to say hello because I know you guys need it. Sending us back to just chatting. Just chatting. I'm treating my seasonal depression? Yeah, sorta. Let's see if these pens still work. Why is it so smudgy? Because I failed to clean it several times. I don't know what I'm doing. I have this old thing that I used to put little messages on. Oh no, it's backwards. I forgot that my camera was mirrored. Meow meow. Yep, never mind. Just forget that you ever saw that. I feel like I would see that in a weird, creepy dream. Yeah, I could see that. Kind of looked like an alternate from the Mandela catalog. Yeah, I could see that too. Would it have worked if you flipped it around? No. I think that this thing is a let's just say it's a thing of the past, all right? I just have it in my storage for things. And quite frankly, it just doesn't work for my background. Man, also thank you. Now I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. What are you going to do tomorrow? I'm going to be drawing? Hell yeah. What's it called? Somehow, this device does not have any branding on it whatsoever. I don't understand. I will say I just don't think that it fits with the vibe. Wait, hold it up. I'll find out the name. I'm not convinced that it isn't some cursed object that popped out of existence. just a light up like a light up board. I don't know exactly what it's called. He posted something in art. All right, we'll check it out. Wow. I like that. That's cute. Very nice. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna open it and get a better look at it, actually. So did you drew this all by yourself? I was gonna say, this looks like this is phenomenal. I love the layout of everything. The layout of everything is very, I don't know. It's well placed, I want to say. And it just looks fun. It's very cute. You colored it in? Well, you did a great job coloring it. Very believable. Looks like it's from a cartoon. And I may have a brunch date for this Saturday or this Sunday, everybody. No need to be alarmed. May have a brunch date. Who's the lucky bird? I'll never tell. Also, I don't think that you... What, do you think you're gonna know them? Or are you really familiar with, like, people in Nebraska for some reason? Also, if you guys didn't know that I'm in Nebraska, I'm sure that that was a really big reveal just now. Yeah, everybody should know that by now. All right. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm shook. Meister, sorry for shaking you also. Let's see if you guys can see my cat. She's over there eating. The corn makes sense. Yeah, the corn motif is definitely quick grab the cat yogurt. She doesn't need the cat yogurt, okay? The cat yogurt is for special occasions. Look, I get it. You love my cat. I love my cat. And quite frankly, you live in America's hat. You live in Canada. That's crazy. Mods, ban him. I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome. Are you Vancouver Canadian or Toronto Canadian? Or Quebec? Quebecois? Or you guys live in Canada shorts? I guess that's one way to put it. Expose the bald head. If you guys didn't know that I was bald, this is probably like a huge moment for you. The 3 options for all Canadians. The 3 most likely options, okay? None of the aforementioned? Well. Then I stand surprised. Look, I'm just saying, like, that's where, like, if you had to guess where somebody from Canada lived, it would usually be like, oh, are you from Toronto? Oh, are you from Vancouver? Oh, are you from Quebec? I'm a statistical anomaly. That's okay. Me too. Because if you tell somebody that I live in the United States, they are never going to guess Nebraska. So you're good. I understand. Pikmin understands as well. You know, you ask a Pikmin where they're from, and nobody would ever guess. I don't know, honestly, the answer to that question of where the Pikmin are from. Is there like a Pikmin world? I don't know the lore. It's okay though. Let's watch something together on YouTube, like a documentary on conspiracy theories. Oh, we're getting back into it. Bye, Corn, I'm heading off. Bye, Copycat. You have a wonderful evening. It was lovely having you here. I hope you get some good sleep, and I hope to see you again soon. Here we go. Underground alien bases found.
7 people per 100.
Okay, this is a premiere, meaning this video just came out. Alright. You guys ready to watch Underground Alien Bases Found? This bad boy. Fresh premiere. We're gonna watch it together. Pause the music. I'm gonna keep the Pikmin. We'll keep the Pikmin. They'll entertain me. Here we go. So Project 8200, 8200 exposed CIA psychics find alien bases underground. Let's play it. The Pikmin are excited. When does the video start? Here we go. Yo, this is very hype.
This episode of the Y-Files is brought to you by Factor.
By Factor, baby.
During the 1960s and 70s, the United States and the Soviet Union fought the Cold War on many fronts. Some of these engagements were obvious, like the Cuban Missile Crisis and the proxy wars in Asia. Other conflicts were not so obvious. In the 1970s, America and Russia engaged in a new type of warfare, psychic warfare. The CIA was actively recruiting and training people with a natural talent.
I feel like
for
I could
remote
have a
viewing.
psychic brain.
Remote viewing
you know?
is projecting your consciousness to anywhere
If I was
on
trained
Earth
properly, I
and
feel like my
beyond.
brain could be psychic.
One remote viewer, entirely by accident, found himself at Mount Hayes in
In a
Alaska.
full screen.
Mount
Put
Hayes
me up
is in
on
the
that
middle
full
of
screen,
nowhere.
baby.
There's no civilization for miles, but something was calling him to the mountain. Then he looked inside the mountain. There was a base hidden inside Mount Hayes. Then he saw this was not a base built by humans. When multiple sources confirmed the existence of the base, they soon realized this was only the beginning.
Oh my god. It would be crazy, but like... So, the only crazy thing about, like, if there were, like, underground alien bases, is the fact that, like, they stay hidden, you know? Because it's like, okay, think about it. How often do humans just, like, dig in the ground? It's like one of the most human things to do is to just dig, you know? Whether it's in the mountains or hills or just anywhere. Humans just dig. And so the fact that they're like, yeah, there's underground alien bases in Mount Chiliad, you know? I'm only saying Mount Chiliad because I got GTA on my mind. But yeah, like, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Skip the ad.
Is like the chicken and the egg.
I'm gonna grab
Some say the
food while this
CIA heard the
plays.
Soviets had psychic spies, so they launched their own programs in response. Others say the US was first and the Soviets were responding. Either way, both superpowers created well-funded, super-secret programs focused on ESP, or extrasensory perception. In other words, psychic espionage. A skilled remote viewer would be the perfect spy. They could go anywhere, see anything, completely undetected. Remote viewing means the end of state secrets. Really, the end of all secrets. But remote viewing didn't start out as a military intelligence project. It began as a research project. In 1972, two scientists, Hal Puthoff and Russell Targ, launched an ESP program at the Stanford Research Institute, or SRI. Then they started looking for volunteers and came across Ingo Swann.
Oh, hey, what do you call a fat psychic?
Please don't.
A fortune teller.
Ingo Swann claimed to be a great psychic. Puthoff was skeptical, so he set up a test. The team had access to a large magnetometer, which can detect slight variations in magnetic fields. Swann had no idea what the machine was. Even though it was buried under 30 feet of concrete, he could see into the device and describe it. He was able to sketch the magnetometer readings. Then he was able to affect the readings. This was good and bad. Good that Ingo proved his abilities, but the purpose of the magnetometer was to detect Soviet nuclear tests. Affecting the output set off alarms all over the lab. The experiment almost got them kicked out of Stanford. But the experiment caught the attention of the CIA. They didn't care that Ingo could move the needle, but the fact that he could see through superconducting shielding buried in 30 feet of concrete, well, that was a problem, but also an opportunity. The CIA quietly funded SRI's research and had them focus specifically on remote viewing, and Ingo Swann became known as the father of this technique. Initial experiments were mostly successful. Ingo could identify images in sealed envelopes. He could project his consciousness to different places and see hidden objects. But this didn't help the CIA. They needed him to view specific locations, Soviet locations. So Ingo Swann and the SRI team created the Scan8 protocol. Project Scan8 was remote viewing by coordinates. Here's how it works. You give a remote viewer longitude and latitude coordinates, and you tell them nothing else. Ingo Swann could see what was at a given set of coordinates with remarkable accuracy. By the way, Ingo Swann also remote viewed the moon. I did an entire episode on it. It's linked down below. Now, I don't want to spoil it, but what he saw on the moon was pretty amazing.
And for the record, he's the only person who went to the moon.
Not now. Soon, another psychic joined the project, Pat Price. Pat was a retired police commissioner. He was a good counterpart to Ingo Swann. Ingo was a painter. He was the typical free spirit artist. He was loud and confident and funny. Pat Price, on the other hand, was grounded and serious. Pat solved a few crimes using his psychic abilities. Now, at the time, Pat thought it was nothing more than intuition, hunches that usually turned out to be true. After he retired from the police department and had more time to focus, he realized his talent was more than intuition. Today, Pat Price is considered one of the most gifted psychics ever. The CIA wanted to test them. Both Pat and Ingo were given coordinates to view. Nobody knew what was at the site except the one CIA analyst who gave them the numbers. Even though they remote viewed separately, both Ingo and Pat sketched similar results. They saw the layout of some kind of compound. They said it looked high-tech. They described a large radar dish, a guardhouse. They saw roll-up doors and jeeps. They said it looked like a military installation. Pat Price was even able to read documents on the site. Now, this is unheard of. Nobody else can do this. But Pat saw a cabinet labeled Operation Pool. Inside were green folders named Cue Ball, 14 Ball, 8 Ball, and Rack Up. The team showed the results to the analyst and asked how close they were. The analyst said, "Sorry, but these sketches are nonsense. I gave you the coordinates to my cabin in West Virginia." The whole team at SRI was disappointed and confused. How could both men be so wrong, yet see similar things? So they sent someone to the coordinates. He found the cabin. But a few hundred feet down the road from the cabin, he found something else. Ingo Swann and Pat Price were given the coordinates of a CIA analyst's vacation home in Sugar Grove, West Virginia. But when they remote viewed the location, that's not what they saw. They saw a military installation. The CIA analyst who gave the coordinates didn't realize that an NSA listening post was just over the ridge from his cabin. Pat and Ingo both assumed this was the target. This was the type of location they were usually asked to view. The Sugar Grove facility in West Virginia was one of the most secret NSA installations in the country. It captured information from Soviet satellites as they flew over. It served as a listening post for all kinds of transmissions. In fact, Sugar Grove is in the NRQZ, the National Radio Quiet Zone. The NRQZ covers about 13,000 square miles in Virginia, West Virginia, and Maryland. No radio signals of any kind are permitted there. If you fire up a radio, you will get a visit, a fine, and possibly jail time.
Thank you, thank you.
A part
I will
of the
enjoy
zone
my
is so
taquitos.
locked down that microwave ovens and Wi-Fi are not permitted.
I no microwaves. Then how can you enjoy a fresh, delicious meal from Factor? Go to Factor, use promo code.
Please don't plug them now.
What? They didn't pay for a mid-roll?
No.
Okay, never mind.
So Pat Price and Ingo Swann got it right. They described this facility in detail from Northern California, 3,000 miles away. And you'd think this would be cause for celebration. It wasn't. Every federal law enforcement agency in the country showed up at SRI. They wanted to know why some wacky CIA psychic contractors were spying on an NSA facility. And by the way, Project Cue Ball, Project 8 Ball, and Rack Up, these were so highly classified that even the project names were top secret. The NSA was furious. Once all the agencies calmed down, SRI went back to work. This time, the CIA would focus on the enemy.
Oh, the American people?
The Soviets.
Ah.
Pat Price was given coordinates to view. He said he saw a science fiction fantasy crane. Nobody knew what he was talking about. Pat grabbed a ruler, pen, and paper and drew a gantry crane. This type of crane is used to move shipping containers and lift ships out of the water. They're big. Pat said this was the most giant crane he'd ever seen. He saw someone walk by, and the wheels on the crane were 10 feet high, and the wheels were on train tracks. The CIA had a sketch based on aerial photographs of the site. There was a giant gantry crane. Inside the facility, Pat saw enormous steel spheres 60 feet across. There were no photographs of this. Nobody thought much of it. Pat said that whatever they were building, the Soviets couldn't get it to work. But 5 years later, U.S. intelligence would discover that the spheres were there. They were nuclear containment devices, and they never worked correctly. Pat Price was right again. At this point, CIA plucked Pat out of SRI. They wanted him to work for them directly. Pat was given more coordinates for a site in Russia. He tried to go there, but something was pulling his focus from his target. Something in Alaska. It was a mountain.
Imagine
Mount Hayes.
this guy playing
Now,
GeoGuessr.
this was unexpected. Mount Hayes is desolate and remote. There are no roads and no civilization for miles. It's in the middle of a frozen wasteland. Pat said he didn't see anything.
Oh, he lied?
Yes. But later, on his own, he projected back to the mountain. Then Pat projected into the mountain. Then he understood why he was drawn there. Inside Mount Hayes was a huge base. He saw advanced technology and equipment. He saw computers and consoles and machines that he didn't understand. Then he saw the operators of the machines. Pat saw beings that looked almost human, but were thin with large heads, and they were busy at work on something, though Pat Price didn't know what. Then Pat got scared. Inside the mountain, in the base, working alongside aliens, were humans, specifically U.S. military personnel. 2 days later, Pat was in Las Vegas. As he walked through his hotel lobby, someone bumped into him. Then Pat felt a sharp pain in his leg. The next day, Pat had severe stomach cramps, and later that evening, he was found dead in his hotel room. His body was quickly removed. No autopsy was performed. No crime scene was designated. The official cause of death was a heart attack. He was 56 years old.
How do they know the cause of death without an autopsy?
Good question, and we'll never know. Pat's body was cremated, and then they called his wife.
Oh, no.
His remains are now in an unmarked grave in North Hollywood, we think.
And I'm gonna see what this is. This is marker 700. So indeed, Pat's grave is entirely unmarked. All right, I think he deserves better than that.
Pat was with the CIA for less than 4 months. A few years later, the CIA's remote viewing program was called Project Grill Flame. Same mission, different name. Eventually, it would be called Project Stargate. In 1980, the operations and training officer for the project was Skip Atwater. Skip was a retired Army intelligence officer now recruiting and training remote viewers. One day, Hal Puthoff shows up at Skip's door with 4 files from Pat Price's remote viewing sessions, each with a different location. Pat gave the documents to Hal before going to work for the CIA full-time.
I never watched
Hal told
Stargate.
Skip, "You might want to look at these." Skip looked at the files and couldn't believe it. One location was a secret alien base under Mount Hayes, Alaska. And the 3 other locations? 3 other mountains. And 3 more alien bases.
I find this
You've heard
hard
of the
to
Bermuda
believe.
Triangle. If you follow this channel for a while, you know about the Nevada Triangle. These are places where planes, ships, and people vanish without a trace. There are mysterious triangles all over the world. There's the Dragon Triangle in Japan, the Formosa Triangle in Taiwan, and quite a few others. There's also the Alaska Triangle. The points are Juneau in the east, Anchorage in the west, then up to Barrow in the north. Since 1988, 16,000 people have gone missing in the Alaska Triangle. Nationwide, each state has an average of
That's
about
a
7
horrible,
people per 100,000
place.
reported missing every year. Massachusetts has the lowest number, about 2 people per 100,000. Hawaii has the second most, 16 people. Not only does Alaska report the most missing people per year, but their number is more than 10 times higher than Hawaii, over 173 people missing per 100,000. And most of those go missing in the Alaska Triangle.
The Alaska wilderness? Yeah, no shit.
The area
No
is
shit, they
harsh
go
and
missing.
desolate. I'm sure many of the missing people simply succumb to the elements, but not all the people. There are native legends that go back thousands of years that describe creatures appearing and disappearing in thin air, sometimes taking victims with them. There's also something very
yes.
strange about the
Native
geology
legends.
in Alaska. It's covered with negative magnetic anomalies. This is where magnetism operates in reverse. This would be a nightmare for airplanes, GPS,
That's
or any
another thing
guidance
that
system.
amazes me.
And the epicenter of the Alaska
There are places in the world where gravity is just less, and places where it's more. Just throughout the world, there are just places where there are gravitational anomalies. That blows my mind. You always hear the term thin air, but I want to focus on thick air.
Triangle,
Thick
the
air
place where
scares me.
magnetism goes crazy,
Mount Hayes.
Mount Hayes.
Mount Mother Hayes.
Okay. Mount Hayes is also a UFO hotspot.
Spotted and tracked for about 24 hours, moving northeasterly at 40,000 feet. At that altitude, officials say they did fear this unknown object posed a risk to civilian flight.
There have been sightings of craft that go back years, and sightings as recently as a few weeks ago. People have seen objects hovering over the mountain and then flying in formation at impossible speeds. There are reports of objects vanishing into the side of the mountain, not through a door, through solid rock. There's a theory that the magnetic disturbances around Mount Hayes are portals that allow spacecraft to go in and out of the mountain. Mount Hayes was one of 4 mountains that Pat Price said contained a secret alien base. The others are Mount Perdido in Spain, Mount Inyangani in Zimbabwe, and Mount Seal in Australia. Pat gave this information to Hal Puthoff. Puthoff then passed it along to Skip Atwater. Now this time, Skip worked with another extremely talented remote viewer, Joseph McMoneagle. I've talked about him in a few different episodes. He's a legend in the remote viewing community. He's conducted thousands of remote viewing sessions for the Army, CIA. He's also helped companies find oil and precious metals. He's helped law enforcement find missing people. If anyone could confirm Pat Price's findings, it was Joseph McMoneagle. So Skip gave Joe 4 sets of coordinates, and that's all. No other information, just the numbers. Not only did Joe see the alien bases, he saw so much more.
What did he see?
It was July 28,
What did McMoneagle
1982.
see?
Project 8200 begins. Skip Atwater dimmed the lights in the interview room and took a seat. Joe McMoneagle sat on the other side of the table, pen and paper ready. Joe had no idea what he'd be viewing. That's the ideal protocol. If a remote viewer is given information about a location in advance, it could ruin the entire process. Even small details can distract a remote viewer. Details create expectations, which can lead to false positives. For example, you can't say, remote view this bowling alley. The remote viewer will start seeing balls rolling and pins falling.
Beer drinking.
Right.
I'm throwing rocks tonight.
I got it. Are they really seeing these things, or is this just what they'd expect to see at any bowling alley? The only way to be sure a remote viewer sees the correct location is by giving them nothing. Skip had a map in a sealed envelope. He then read a series of numbers, coordinates. 63 degrees, 39 minutes north, 146 degrees, 45 minutes west. Joe didn't know what this was, but Skip knew it was...
Mount Hayes. What?
So, Joe relaxed, closed his eyes, and projected his consciousness to those coordinates. As images came into his mind, he sketched them on paper.
I have a bunch of water, land, ice, and all these general things written in here. This is generally a very desolate area. And I drew in the mountain range. I wrote mountains. This is a whole range of mountains that extends for thousands of miles. So that'll give you an idea of the scale at which I'm drawing here. And I sort of put an X where I perceive the target to be. Going to the target. And I believe that the target's placed deep in this mountain range, in this desolate area.
Water, land, ice, mountains, a desolate area. Joe was describing Mount Hayes. He drew a pretty accurate map of the area. It was time for Joe to go inside the mountain.
Here's the target, which is perceptible.
See tubes, like pipes, masses of electronics, grid work of some kind.
This would be wild if it were true.
Here's the target, which is perceptible.
It's an emitter of some kind. A sense of great power. Uses a great deal of power, energy. Very low frequency feeling.
This is the target, which is describable.
Huge ground grid forming a electronic arena, seeing very large power input lines from a miniaturized nuclear power plant or power unit. Other tubes buried in the ground, they're coils. Tubes are coils.
Joe said the things he was seeing were so foreign to him that he had trouble putting them into words. He said, imagine an Aborigine trying to describe the interior of a car. They don't really have any context. They don't have words for screws and bolts and glass and metal. That's how Joe felt. The technology was far beyond what he could comprehend. But Joe saw that the base was under a large dome. On top of the dome was an emitter sending a huge amount of energy into space.
It's sending the signal.
Next, Joe was told the coordinates of Mount Seal in Australia.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy though if it was real.
Entrance,
It'd be insane.
Underground cave. Black doorway.
See, and the shit that messes with me is like sometimes I feel like. So I don't know how to explain it, all right? But I feel like I got some sort of weird psychicness to me, okay? And that I get it. Trust me, I get it. It sounds like I'm a crazy person who's gonna like tell you some crazy shit. But there are some times where one of the most notable times that I've noticed it and I felt it is there was one time I was out, I was gambling, and I go to a roulette table. And for some reason, as soon as I walked up, I'm going to sound like a crazy person, one of the numbers started popping out to me. It was like number 16 or something. I was like, 16. I was like, man, I should put some chips down right now on 16. There's just something about it. Something's pulling me towards it. I don't know what. And wouldn't you know, the next, once I start thinking that, roulette lands on 16, which I know is a statistical anomaly. There was always a chance that it was going to land on 16. But like, after that, I started doing roulette myself, and I got like smaller versions of that same feeling. And I went from like, you know, just like feeling it out to like, I went from, I think it was $40 to $200 just from like feeling it out and trying to get that feeling again, you know? But it was just like that first one was so clear in my mind. I was like, that's the one that it's going to land on. That one right there. And it did. And there have been other times throughout my life that shit has happened where it's just like, for some reason, I'm locked in on something. Like a foregone conclusion has made its way into my brain. And then it happens. And then I'm like, why didn't I tell anyone? And then there are other times where it's just like, I don't know. It just weird shit that's hard to explain that like, why am I, you know, why is my brain working like this? Why am I seeing this? You know, like next time if you have that feeling, bet the house on it. Yeah, honestly. I watched that movie, Psychic Corn Hustling Nebraska Casinos. It was an Iowa casino. But no, it's just like, I can't get that feeling if I'm chasing that feeling. It literally has to come to me. And I can't like, so this guy's talking about remote viewing. I've tried to do stuff that's like remote viewing, and I don't know. I just can't like lock in on it. It's just like it in my mind, I can see how remote viewing would work. I can't explain it using my words. Maybe it was a haunted casino. No. It was just like a bunch of us in a wedding party, like so it was after the wedding, before the reception, decided to stop by a casino that was nearby. Or we weren't in the wedding party, we were just like, you know, in between the wedding and the casino and the reception. So we went to this casino and just a bunch of us started gambling, and all of us won money. But like that feeling stuck out to me so vividly that like I still carry it with me. And like I still have little bits and pieces with my mind here and there that it's just like, oh, why am I being pulled towards this? You know, why is this like reeling me in so much? And sometimes that intuition can lead me wrong, but like, yeah. How drunk were you at the time? I was not drunk. Not drunk at all. But yeah, it's very hard to explain. Anyway, we can get back to the video. I'm sorry. I just wanted to go on a tangent real quick and just see, like, if you guys have ever had something weird like that happen to you. It just, you can't make sense of it, but something about the feeling is just pulling you in a certain direction of, like, a future event or just something like that. Corn confirmed for psychic. Maybe. I could do your guys' tarot card readings if you really want, but I don't think we're gonna be doing that anytime soon.
Like a smooth dome of concrete. A black hole. The storage site of some kind. I see just a collage of things buried. Just coils. Keep seeing boxes of electronics.
Under Mount Zeal, Joe sees another facility with advanced technology. Then he sees something familiar.
Keep envisioning control centers. Keep getting visions of all the MANNN control centers I've ever been in.
Joe describes an underground command center.
Yeah, let me know.
Later,
if you guys
other
have ever
remote
had
viewers would
weird,
describe consoles and screens,
weird
and what sounds a lot like NORAD.
Reference to caretaker personnel. Do you have visual of them, or?
No, I just perceive like a watchdog force or something there.
What kind of emotional impact was this on you?
Oh, I have a very sinister feeling for this target.
Next, Joe goes to Mount Perdido in the Pyrenees Mountains between France and Spain. The first thing he says is, I see sheep.
Gray rocks. These sheep. Not a natural cave. Cliff and rocks.
Mount Perdido does have cliffs, gray rocks, and yes, there are sheep everywhere. Joe sketches the layout of the facility.
This connection is
well,
observable.
it's like with all of these, like, just send him
like a spider web. Impression of relay. Impression that it catches something and relays it back.
Send him a total dud. Send him a place that has a mountain that the mountain is actually
This
just
is where
nothing.
we start to learn that the facilities are connected like a spider web.
You'll get this impression of a string of beads in the sky circling the earth.
Toward the end of the session, Joe could see the facility being built. He said the construction took place about 2 to 2.5 years ago.
Oh, he saw aliens at the base?
Nope.
Oh.
It was being built by people.
It was being built by people, you
When Joe
fool.
McMonagle was remote viewing the site at Mount Perdido, Spain, he was extremely accurate. He saw the cliffs, gray rocks, and sheep. That's the
Haven't
only
you
time he
realized
mentioned
that
sheep
every
in
mountain in the
thousands of
world
remote viewing
has a
sessions.
secret
But he was right
alien
about them
base
too.
under it. You're
when
right.
Skip Atwater conducted the interview,
Straight up.
Joe saw something unexpected.
You're right.
The facility being built. Skip was expecting this to be construction that happened hundreds or thousands of years ago, with advanced technology maybe using UFOs. But that's not what Joe saw.
Occupants are describable. Helicopters. Very rugged mountain range. Kind of desolate. Vehicles of transport are perceptible. Helicopters. Not large but small. Boxes being brought in by helicopters.
Boxes being brought in by helicopters, so
It's
human
like how-
involvement, military involvement. This tracks with what Pat Price saw at the Mount Hayes
all this get
facility.
built?
He saw human military
where's the money
personnel
come from?
working alongside alien beings.
It's
And
military,
just like
though,
Mount
so I can't be
Hayes,
too surprised.
Joe saw an emitter sending energy into space.
Impression which I have labeled receive. I feel like this is situated in a footprint. In other words, it's being targeted with some kind of emitter, and that's a receiver.
SCP Foundation.
I have a cable going down.
Man,
towards
if only the world were
rocks
so interesting.
on this particular location. And in the
scary.
cliff and the rocks is like a control black box and a power pack. Located in the center is a small dish or disc type
shape with a spike in it. And that's a very high frequency emitter, and it emits straight up. And there's a necessity that this be located on an extremely tall mountaintop or desert high range of mountains.
During this session, Joe also gets the sense that this location is also involved in transmitting and receiving energy and information. The last mountain viewed is Mount Inyagani in Zimbabwe. Joe sees a singular mountain, a group of high hills. There's a jungle close by.
I'd hate living in a
he
world
sees black boxes of electronics.
Randomly falling
Again,
in
he feels
the
the
back
concept of command, control, and communications.
Yeah.
But everything comes together now. These command centers are linked. Joe says
But
it's
that's
like
so
a
much more
spider web.
exciting than like
It's not turned on.
getting shot.
Or it's turned on,
at, like,
but
the
it's
grocery
lying
store,
dormant. They're
you
all
know?
lying dormant, but they're all turned on that are installed. They're still going in. I get that impression. This is just a gut feeling now.
If
but
the
this
world
is a
had like
perception, a
well-defined
concept perception.
enemies in the
If you
form of
equate this to a
monsters, maybe we
cobweb.
wouldn't fight with each other so much.
Every
You
single
ever think about
angle in
that?
the cobweb represents a location on the cobweb. And I get an impression that the spider has not turned his whole cobweb on yet. But when he does, then it'll just be rattle the web anywhere.
After the session, Joe tried to explain what he meant by spider web or cobweb. Now remember, Joe never mentions aliens, but he wasn't looking for aliens. He wasn't looking for anything, he was just given coordinates. But he sees technology he can't comprehend when he views these locations.
This is all off the wall to me. My raw impressions are each one of these target sites is like a different
I mean,
spoke
we'd
in a
still be
wheel.
killing the heck out of each other,
And
but
that's a
also
bad
like monsters.
example,
But
but
like
it's
also
like-
monsters. That's true.
It's like a different part of a jigsaw puzzle. And each one is dormant. It does nothing unless it's commanded to do something. And then all it does is transfer. It just transfers something. I get just an overwhelming feeling of the big 3C. Command, control, and communications.
What are these locations transferring, and to where? Joe sees it.
Hello again, copycat.
Sensing and receiving
Welcome back.
relay.
We're vibing.
Locations, integral part of location. Get a fixed orbitable platform. It's not going anywhere. No occupants now, but there's a capability.
Oh, it's him. I forgot the name.
Can't tell if it's
This is the
occupied
Y
over
files.
there or occupied before delivery. It's fully automated. No occupants, fully automated.
Like every remote viewing session, after Joe brings his consciousness back, he tries to explain what he saw and what he wrote down. Skip asks him to describe the space platform.
In trying to go to the origin of the spaceborne platform, I got a very old and a very new sensation, like I got both sensations. It's like periods of time I'm talking about. I'm trying to equate the years, and they're not. There's like I'm going from ancient to new to ultra modern back to new. I'm flopping around in time, so that's probably pretty important.
What Joe means is that the technology is extremely advanced, but this space platform has been there for a long time. Ancient, he says. Okay, so where's the platform?
Is he astro projecting?
This,
Yeah. He's
spaceborne
remote
platform
viewing
is in-
is the term. Remote
is in a
viewing.
permanent, fixed place. It's not rotating around the Earth, and it's not. It's like it's fastened with a string to the Earth, never moves, and it's way out there, so it has no decaying orbit. It's fixed.
And these bases aren't just within the mountains. They're also under the ocean.
Also, there's more than just these 4 locations. I have an immediate vision of seabed locations. I honestly believe there are seabed locations in these things.
Skip Atwater confirms this and all of these sessions in a talk he gave in 2009.
And that's where he explains again, very old and that he's been here a long time, but what he is viewing is so new he doesn't understand it. There are some of these on the seabed. They have to do with precise observation, location and relay, some navigation use.
When Joe first viewed the Mount Hayes alien base, he got a sinister feeling. But as he viewed each location, that feeling became less and less.
My initial target, or target number 1, was I had a very sinister feeling. Target number 2 got less sinister. Target number 3 was not sinister at all. This target has convinced me that this has absolutely no evil content in the way that we would describe evil.
Skip Atwater had another psychic who claimed to be in telepathic communication with these beings in the bases. The psychic asked them, "What do you think of humans?" The response was basically, "Not much."
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that sounded ominous to the psychic too, so he asked the being to explain. The response was, "We see humans like you see a flock of birds. There are a few of us interested in them scientifically, but most of the aliens on Earth, while aware of humans, don't see us as anything more than the other animals here. Yes, we're slightly more intelligent, but otherwise we're just animals in a zoo to them."
Animals with nuclear weapons.
Right, there's that. The only time ETs will involve themselves in our affairs is if we try to do something to harm the planet.
How dare you!
Notice I didn't say harm ourselves. The aliens don't care whether we're here or not, but they won't let us hurt their planet.
Why not?
Well, because the Earth provides them with resources. The 4 alien bases in the mountains, plus the bases in the ocean, are creating energy from something in the Earth. This energy is harnessed, concentrated, and sent to an orbital platform in deep space. What happens from there, nobody knows. Joe McMonagle's remote viewing sessions were focused primarily on technology, energy, and the space platform. Joe did see helicopters outside the base at Mount Perdido, but he didn't see the beings operating the bases. But Pat Price did see them. Pat Price said the bases contain beings that look like humans except for the heart, lungs, blood, and eyes. And if Pat Price says creatures are there, they're there. So Skip Atwater brought in a few other remote viewers.
Well, what are they?
Not only to confirm the existence of the bases, but also to see who was operating them. Were they aliens or were they humans? According to several other remote viewers, the answer is yes.
What? Dude, how long is this? Oh, okay, we're almost there.
When Hal Puthoff gave Pat
What the
Price his 4
hell?
files to Skip Atwater at Project Stargate, he told him, "You might want to look at these." Pat had seen bases
you
inside
might wanna
mountains,
check these out.
full of advanced technology. Pat saw aliens operating equipment. And in some cases, he saw human military personnel working alongside the aliens.
Imagine
Remote
join the
viewer Joe
military.
McMonagle confirmed the existence of
this
the
shit
bases
happens.
and the technology. Joe even determined that the bases are linked and transmit energy to an object in space, but he didn't see the occupants. Years later, Ingo Swann trained a few more remote viewers using CRV, coordinate remote viewing. Skip Atwater decides it's time to go back to the mountains. Remote viewer Bill Ray is given his first set of coordinates. He describes a hollow mountain in a cold climate.
Mount Mother...
Do you
Mount
think this
Hayes.
is facts or caps?
Yes, Mount Hayes.
I think
Bill sees electronic monitoring equipment and metallic ships, which
Mostly
are very
caps.
quick. Bill describes people who were thin,
99%
unemotional, cold,
chance
and
that this
acted
is
like they were
all
programmed.
caps.
He felt like they had a purpose and a mission. To Bill, they felt unearthly. Remote viewer Paul Smith saw a cluster of structures in a cold, windswept, desolate area. Inside, he saw people manning the site. They seemed
Disagree.
regimented
You think
and
that there's some
subdued.
truth to it?
He also saw box-shaped electronics and cables running
1%?
underground. Session after session, Skip Atwater's
Look,
remote
I'm just-
viewers saw
I'm-
the same things. Some were more detailed than others, but all saw a mountain in a cold
I
climate.
do think
all
that this is
saw a
all
base
very
inside
interesting,
filled
and I
with
do hope
electronics.
that
And
there is
several remote
something
viewers saw thin, unemotional
cool
beings
going
going
on,
about
something
some
more
kind of
interesting
business.
going on.
But Skip was concerned that his own thoughts might be
But
bleeding
it's
into
just
the session.
hard to believe
So he conducted what he called
that
a
any of
fully
this could be
blind
true,
session.
you know,
This
without
is where not
actual
only does the
proof,
remote
you
viewer
know?
have nothing but the coordinates, but the same goes for the interviewer. Ed Dames was the monitor who read the coordinates to remote viewer Mel Riley.
I believe that it's a real government program. I just don't believe
Mel
that
sees a
they're
structure within
the
a
story
mountain.
that they're telling
He sees
here
a dark
is
figure seated
is
at
totally
a control
true.
panel operating
Just
a
a humble
keyboard.
psychic.
Not a keyboard like we use, but something with
that I've
large buttons or
experienced
keys
some
like a
weird
piano. He sees other figures walking
That looks
around.
like it's from
As Joe
Space
McMonagle
Channel 5
described,
right there.
Mel
That's
says
what
it
that
looked like
looks
an
like.
underground control center, like NORAD at Cheyenne Mountain.
hard
And
medium
like
to use,
Joe,
though.
Mel
Most
also
practice
saw
on
a
this topic.
large dome covering the
You get up to
structures.
76%
Then Mel saw what
accurate
he
in the drawing.
described as some
Well,
sort
yeah.
of UFO. Other remote viewers saw UFOs also, but Skip Atwater later admitted that they were afraid to put anything about UFOs in an official report. Now, if we go all the way back to Pat Price in the 1970s, he drew what looks like a UFO under one of the mountains. In Skip's lecture, he sums up all the findings and key takeaways.
The Price data itself describes 4 locations which he claimed and which was presupposed to be UFO bases. You know, how did Pat do this? You know, I don't know how he initially targeted himself. The sites were highly protected from discovery. They were mutually supportive in purpose, and they're very high technology of some kind. And the purposes of these bases included a monitoring function.
Project 8200 confirms the existence of 4
study materials, you
subterranean
can't really practice
sites,
it on your
and
own,
several
you know,
remote viewers
person.
saw or felt the
Keep info
presence
secret
of
as you work through the
extraterrestrials. Project 8200
Yeah.
also confirmed the sites
That would
are
make it a lot more
intentionally hidden
interesting
and working
and fun.
together. The sites are some
Oh, should we have a remote viewing stream where like I sit here and you guys like tell me to like, okay, try and picture my desk right now. What's it look like? And I sit here and I go, I open up like Microsoft Paint and I just start like drawing shit. It's like, oh, I want to say that your desk is too small. Your desk is too small. You've got one monitor. You have a drink. It's not water. It's juice. And you have a dirty plate on your desk. Once again, desk is too small. You don't have a comfortable amount of space for your mouse, and you don't have a comfortable place to rest your elbows. There you go. Did that work for any of you? Did I just describe your desk? A small, shitty little space that you wish was bigger? And also, you are not close to any windows. The desk is against a wall, but not near any windows. I'm seeing a bookcase nearby, though. A bookcase with actual books in it, but not all books. There's like a couple shelves that are dedicated to like just shit and garbage. Not like shit and garbage, but like, you know, like statues and keepsakes. There you go. Did that work for any of you? Did I just remote view your... Yes, small, no wall, no shelf. So it's not up... It is small, not up against a wall. And there's no shelf nearby. No bookcase. All right. Almost you forgot the porn. Oh no, also there's like tons of porn. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, we could just have a remote viewing stream. This feels like a worse version of cold reading. Yeah, this is just me looking at thinking about your chat history, looking at your username, and just sort of guessing a whole bunch of shit about you. I want to say that you have yellow lighting in your room. Not like, you know, like the light is tinted yellow. You know, like somehow, like there are some lights that are tinted white, some that are just like, you know, it's a more normal light, but it's like yellow tinted-ish. Simpsons lighting. No off. Well, I tried.
sometimes occupied, but not always. They're used for observation and relaying information and energy.
There's somebody just lurking in the chat right now like, holy shit. Or somebody's gonna watch this VOD like 2 years from now. Somehow, some way, somebody is going to find this VOD They're going to find this exact part, and I'm going to have just described what their desk looks like, what their room looks like, what they have on their desk. I'm going to say, see if I can narrow it down anymore. I'm thinking. Painting a picture in my mind. I want to say that they're within like a quick walking distance of their chicken. I gotta make everyone question whether I have the jaundice or some yellow lighting. Total power move. No, like, do you realize that, like, most lights are tinted either yellowish or whitish? Like, the lights that I have in my kitchen are tinted yellowish. And white tinted lights are really bright and annoying, so a lot of them are tinted, more relaxing, you know, dulled down light. Whatever. You just don't understand.
To an object in deep space. Finally, Joe McMoneagle added that other bases are located deep in the ocean. Remember, Joe was remote viewing in the 80s. Skip Atwater gave this lecture in 2009. That's long before the videos we've seen of UFOs flying around and going in and out of the ocean. So after getting confirmation of UFO bases, that's when Skip Atwater decided he'd had enough. His project had limited resources, and if other agencies found out they were spending so much time searching for UFOs, that could be the end of the project, and the end of many people's reputations. But something was nagging Skip. He kept asking himself, is any of this true? Well, he knew the CIA station chief in Northern Australia, so decided to give him a call. He asked his friend in Australia, hey, is anything unusual happening down there? The guy said, nah, this is a dead assignment. Well, except for all the UFOs flying around Mount Seal.
What? Dude, the video just keeps going, like, next chapter.
Project Stargate
Look at all
was
this other shit.
discontinued in 1993. It was finally shut down because, according to the CIA, it didn't provide any useful information.
Oh, come on, are they kidding?
Yeah, that in itself is suspicious. The budgets for Stargate, SRI, and psychic research were tiny compared to other military and intelligence operations. The government spends more money on office supplies than it was giving to Stargate.
Dude, this one
really,
just
it was
keeps
shut down
going.
because
He just
of
keeps
negative
adding shit.
PR. Remote viewing and the U.S. government's interest in it was showing up in newspapers and magazines and TV shows. ESP was a very fringe idea. I'm sure some senior military official shut it down out of embarrassment.
8 seasons in
But
one
while
vid.
Stargate was operational, it kept busy. Joe McMoneagle and Russell Targ both said that every government agency was using their psychics, but nobody would admit it.
I bet it's still going on.
I would think so. It's buried in a black budget somewhere. But how much of all of this is true? Well, a lot of it depends on your perspective and existing beliefs. If you believe in ESP, then this story makes complete sense. If you don't believe, this story sounds bonkers. So let's see if we can find the middle ground. Ingo Swann is the most well-known remote viewer. I've covered him before, and I'm a fan of his. He has some famous successes, like he said that Jupiter had rings. When he said that, it was a ridiculous claim. Later, it was discovered Jupiter does have rings. But he also said Jupiter had a huge mountain range,
The
but on a
talking
gas
fish makes this
giant,
guy look
that's not
crazier?
possible.
Hey,
Okay. The talking fish is, people need, like, a gimmick mascot sort of thing. Especially, like, when you're doing a video like this, you can't take it 100% seriously, because otherwise then people will not watch.
did he ever look at Uranus? Yeah.
It's true
Yeah,
that
see what
Ingo
I mean?
Swann got plenty of things right, but there's no way to know what his true success rate is.
It's the same thing with, like, so John Oliver, with the, like, last week tonight videos that he does, you'll notice that a lot of times, like, they just, like, fit in jokes in random places that don't exactly, like, if it's a very serious topic, they don't feel right, but it's to, like, sort of catch that average dumb viewer that is just, like, you know, not very locked in. You give him a little something. Ooh. I can't stand the fish. I don't get the shtick. Yeah, I mean, That's because the shtick isn't for you. You're interested in the subject matter. This is just sort of like to bring back the people that are zoning out watching it, you know?
Very little can be verified, but he sure tells a hell of a story. Same with Joe McMoneagle. He's a legend. He claims to have a 95% success rate, or 65%, or 75%. It fluctuates. Joe's done remote viewing sessions for live TV and was successful, but his 15 minutes of footage was edited down to 2 minutes of the best stuff. Maybe it was edited for time and he had 15 straight minutes of winners. I don't know. But it all started with Pat Price.
Is that Weird
but
Al
there's
in the
not a lot of
background?
information out there about
It
it.
might be, actually, I
likes
think.
it that way.
Yeah, Pat did die under mysterious circumstances.
Yeah, that's Weird Al. That is Weird Al right there. I know that picture anywhere. I think this is Terminator. I was like Elvis as a frog. It's a bottle of ranch with a Wendigo around it. A Yeti or something. This is the alien Skinny Bob footage. Elvis Lizard Band. Yeah, I mean, if you've heard of Skinny Bob, then you know about this. All right, whatever, we'll keep going.
And the story certainly sounds like a CIA hit. But years later, a former KGB agent defected from the Soviet Union, and he claimed to be an assassin. And he said one of his targets was a psychic in Las Vegas who he poisoned.
Oh.
Right. If Pat Price was really able to see inside Soviet military installations, he would need to go. But I can't find the name of that defector to verify the story, so...
CIA propaganda.
Could be. And speaking of CIA propaganda, we have to examine the people involved in Project Stargate very closely.
Yeah, we gonna name names?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, oh.
And see, now we start breaking down the whole thing, you know? Because if you're going to have a video like this,
Since
it can't
the
be all...
1970s,
We
a number
believe,
of people
we
with
believe.
very high security clearances have been working on UFO phenomena. They were interacting with each other so much they gave themselves code names. The code names were all birds, so they called themselves the Aviary.
Cute.
Well, let's start
That is
with
kind of
the
cute,
owl.
actually.
Psychic research begins with Harold Hal Puthoff in the early 1970s at SRI, the Stanford Research Institute. We know that Puthoff worked with the CIA on Project Stargate, but the owl has worked on and off for the CIA and the Defense Intelligence Agency for years. But most of his work happened after he left the Church of Scientology. You bleep me?
Well, you know we can't say the S word. They sue people.
Fair
You
enough.
can't say
Well, how high did the
Scientology,
owl
man.
get in the Church of Tom Cruise?
Well, OT7. That was the top level at the time.
Yikes. I mean, oh, congratulations. What a nice achievement.
Hey, I'm just giving information. I'm not making judgments.
I am.
Puthoff is also involved in UFOs. He founded To the Stars, a private venture investigating UFOs. Also on the board of To the Stars is Christopher Mellon, who's also former CIA and DIA, and Steve Justice, former director of advanced systems development at Lockheed Martin, and Luis Elizondo, a former intelligence officer who says he ran ATIP. ATIP, or the Advanced Aerospace
Luis
Threat
Elizondo shows
Identification
up in a lot
Program,
of
essentially
alien stuff.
continued Project Blue Book. Elizondo says he ran this program. The Pentagon says he had nothing to do with it. Elizondo says this is a smear campaign. Pop quiz. Who do you believe? An intelligence officer or an intelligence agency?
Neither.
Correct. Next.
That's fair.
Blue Jay. Dr. Kit
I'm not
Green
against
also
that.
worked on Stargate, and he was a CIA analyst. In 2001, leaked emails showed that Dr. Green said the infamous alien
Elizondo is
autopsy
sus.
video was
That's
true.
very
It
true.
was.
Yeah.
Well, it was a film produced in 1995, a hoax. Later, Green said that he never said it was real. He said the still shot of the face looked real. So, which is it? Next bird, Falcon. Falcon is the infamous Richard Doty. Doty was a special agent for the
Yeah, I've
Air
heard of
Force
Richard Doty,
OSI,
too.
the Office of Special Investigations. He was in charge of UFO disinformation programs. One of Doty's assignments was to infiltrate the UFO community and flood it with as much disinformation as possible. This way people would know what to believe. Bill Moore, a well-known UFO author, destroyed his career in a single afternoon. He publicly said he was taking payments from the government via Doty and helping spread lies. He was essentially booed off the stage, and we haven't heard much from him
Doty
since.
says too. He even admitted he was giving
But
wrong info. Yeah,
Doty has
exactly.
since come forward and said UFOs are real. and that most of the UFO stories we hear are real.
And that's what is so disgusting and troubling within the UFO community. That's why I have nothing to do with them anymore. I've tried. I've went to UFO conventions and tried to explain.
Well, motherfucker, you tried to undo it, and then as soon as you're like, no, actually,
a book that says it happened this way, and they're going to listen to you, even though they really don't know the truth.
Is he telling the truth now? Who knows? Our next bird is Woodpecker.
Yeah.
Woodpecker is Jamie Shandera, a film
Who's
producer.
this?
He's considered one of the birds who wants UFO disclosure. So there are good guys and bad guys in the aviary. But enter Bob Collins, aka Condor. Bob Collins is also a former intelligence agent with OSI who engaged in UFO disinformation campaigns. In 1989, a documentary was released called UFO Cover-Up Live.
2023 was actually a pretty big year for like UFO and alien
but this
stuff.
TV program got people asking questions.
Maybe 2024 will be
Many in the
big
UFO
too.
community consider the doc to be nothing
would be
but
cool.
a disinformation campaign. And it's easy to see why. Bob Collins... Right. He stated in his book that after the documentary, he attended what he called a mini summit. This was a meeting to deal with the fallout of the TV show.
I mean, it was
At the summit
wild.
was the Owl, Hal Puthoff, Falcon, Richard Doty.
Last year started
Blue Jay,
off with
Kit
like
Green,
those
and Bill
craft
Moore,
being
who was
shot
being
down.
paid by the government to lie to the public about
But no
UFOs.
blurb from the To the Stars Academy.
According to
Yeah,
Collins'
that's true.
book, quote, Kit Green took center stage by proposing several
band
lines
made a
of
new
attack
song, though.
involving disclosure strategies. So are they on the side of
there's
disclosure
that.
or disinformation? There's more. You might remember my episode on Project Serpo. This was an exchange program between the United States and aliens from the planet Serpo. It's a great story, and by the way, all these are linked below. Now, it took a long time, but the planet Serpo story was found to be a hoax perpetrated by what came to be known as the Team of Five. Two of the five were Victor Martinez and Bill Ryan, who ran the website disseminating the information. The information came from three men, Owl, Falcon, and Blue Jay, Puthoff, Doty, and Green. Once again, Doty later said Serpo is true, and it may be. But in telling the story, the Team of Five got caught telling all kinds of other lies. But some of the lies they say are true. I get into all this in the episode. And by the way, Bob Lazar and a few other whistleblowers also say Serpo is true, so you make the call. But birds of a feather stick together. Neither talk about it much, but for years, Doty, aka the Falcon, worked for Puthoff, aka the Owl.
Yeah.
Doty spent 10 years as a private contractor
It is sus.
for Puthoff's company, Earth Tech.
That's the
Earth
thing.
Tech
That's
worked
why
with the
people
US
don't take this
intelligence
shit
community
seriously.
on black programs. Don't take my word for it.
Once you
Here's
work for
how.
the CIA, you don't
area
stop
that I
ever.
took
I guess,
responsibility
yeah, that's
for
true.
is based on this. There was a critical issue.
Weird Al is up
As
there
you can
twice.
well
He is.
imagine in these
Yeah, I
deep
noticed
black
that too.
programs, it's difficult for contractors
Yeah, the only
to
way
obtain
the
expert
CIA is
opinion
like
on
a gang.
critical
The only way out is
technologies
when you
because
die.
There's such high level security, and there's compartmentalization. We call it stovepiping. And so I was contracted to commission papers from experts around the globe. And since we didn't want to be in the position of going out and say, hey, we're trying to figure out this UFO thing, can you help us out here? I mean, the publicity associated with that in our black program would have been a disaster.
Here's something else. In 2006, a book came out that
Damn,
blew
he's
the
really
whistle
going
on
off it
everything.
on this video.
It's called The Black World of UFOs, Exempt from Disclosure. It talks about government cover-ups, sensitive DIA and CIA documents, reverse engineering
goes
alien
deep.
spacecraft.
First video of the year,
All
he's
the great
really
UFO
diving.
stories are in this book.
I love it. What's the problem?
It was written by Collins and Doty.
Condor and Falcon.
Yup.
Yeah.
Look, I believe UFOs exist, and I believe we have recovered craft. But I'm skeptical of anyone who's worked in intelligence, because once you're in, you're never out. Whatever's being said about
exactly what
UFOs
you
by
said.
people like Doty, Puthoff, Elizondo, David Grush, I take all that with a grain of salt. These are not whistleblowers. These are people who spent most
really
of their
like David
careers
Grush,
in
though.
intelligence. The things they say, they're allowed to say. They have permission.
You are right. You are right.
Well, isn't that the big question? Pat Price, the psychic who started it all, comes off as the most credible of all the people I talked about today. He was a retired cop from a small town. He used his gift to solve crimes, to help people. And Pat was a patriot. The CIA asked for help, and he provided it. 4 months later, Pat was dead. In my research, I found something Pat Price said that bothered me. He said this: People had infiltrated all government in sensitive positions, not to control government, the processes, or people, but rather to be in positions of power, to stop politically any activity that may produce a result that could cause discovery. Americans want information about UFOs released. Congress tried and couldn't do it. Presidents have tried and couldn't do it. So if our elected leaders aren't in charge, who is? During Stargate, it was discovered that anyone can learn remote viewing. Some people like Joe McMoneagle and Pat Price are naturally gifted, but the rest of us, with practice and training, it's a skill we can all develop. But that would mean the end of all secrets. That can't be allowed to happen. Secrets are the source of their power, whoever they are. And that's why Stargate was shut down. Not because it failed, because it worked.
Are we about to enter another section of video?
Thank you so much for
Okay.
hanging out with us today.
I was about to say. I was gonna say, if he's jumping into another part, man, that's crazy. He just keeps going. Did it work? Did what work? It worked, man. And the reason we can't have nice things is because human psychics got too powerful. That's the whole reason. That's the reason why we can't have spaceships. Is human psychics were like, dude, what the shit is that inside of that mountain? And then they were like, gotta kill you. Yeah, do you guys want to have like remote viewing practice for stream? I mean, I practiced earlier. Did I describe anyone's desk? Or in the future, if somebody's watching this VOD and I described your desk, first of all, how the fuck did you find this VOD? Second of all, yeah, leave a comment. Yeah, I don't think I described any of your desks. I think I was actually describing my own desk. I'm just kidding. All right. It was fun. You're a time traveler? Hell yeah. What's poppin', man? How are things going? Even just 5 years from now, man. Just tell me everything's okay in 5 years. Tell me we're still ripping. Peter's Domain, atmospheric drum and bass mix. GTA 6 got moved to 2078. No! This is how I feel about that. I just want the world to come together as one and believe in ourselves that we can get through this with music. Okay, I definitely just woke someone up. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That was horrible. I gotta stop doing that. That was horrible. I'm sorry. Y'all didn't need a drum and bass mix. I sort of thrusted it upon you. And that's on me, man. That's on me. Drake's son is president 2057.
It's good sounds of happiness.
Oh, here we go. What is this? Yeah, do you guys want to have like remote viewing practice for stream? I mean, I practiced earlier. Did I describe anyone's desk? Or in the future, if somebody's watching this VOD and I described your desk, first of all, how the fuck did you find this VOD? Second of all, yeah, leave a comment. Yeah, I don't think I described any of your desk. I do like how this microphone sounds. Y'all, this rules. Oh. Y'all gonna be here for Fat Cock Friday tomorrow? Tomorrow we're gonna actually, like, I swear to God, we're gonna play a fucking video game if it kills us. Maybe we'll play some League of Legends condenser microphone. Maybe. Yeah, we're gonna try. I mean, 5 30-second each ads? Holy shit. Get decimated. Condenser mic. This bad boy is the Shure SM7B. Oh yeah, it condenses. Copycat. We should all be talking about something like really strange when Copycat comes back. He's only in the second one. So like, what can we talk about? We should act like there's something really funny that I'm saying. Can you just like spam the chat with like Omega lol, ha ha ha, tee hee. Like, dude, you're so funny. Like, just pretend that I said something really funny and Copycat missed it. He's okay. Yeah, no way he's back yet. Damn dog, that's an expensive macaroni. Yeah, dude. But it's a macaroni that I've wanted for such a long time. Dude, I can't. Dude, I know. You cannot believe I just said that. I know that you cannot believe I just said that. But what I'm telling you is I just said that. Okay. Look, just don't clip it. Just don't clip it. Okay. I cannot have word getting out that those words left my mouth. Okay. Just nobody needs to know what I just said. All right. We're gonna play it cool. We're gonna go back to playing Peter's Domain. You did not. Okay. I don't know if it was that funny, man. Whoa, Jesus. I mean, okay. Look, I know. I'm really insane with the jokes sometimes. But did you really shit yourself when I told that joke? I mean, I get that I'm funny sometimes, but like, look, as long as you do not clip what I said, just don't, nobody can find out what I just said. All right. You guys can't tell anybody. I know it's really crazy, but I do not need that getting out. Okay. It was so offensive. It was not offensive. It was funny. Okay. I cannot believe I just heard that. Dude. But was I wrong? Like, was I wrong though? Like, I mean, just it was pretty good. In this day and age, nobody tells jokes like that anymore. I do though. I guess you'll never know, Copycat. Copycat, we're just messing with you. We're just teasing. I didn't want to tease too much. I actually didn't say anything while you were gone. We were just like, oh, well, we should pretend that while he's watching the ads that I said something outrageous. So, I apologize. We're just playing a little joke on you. Just pranking you a little bit. Can you forgive us for our little prank? Was it funny? Did you have fun? I know I did. All right, cool. We get the thumbs up. Drums and bass.
There's always somebody blowing something beautiful.
It's got Peter Griffin wearing a Link outfit from Legend of Zelda, and he's dancing in the water temple.
That only good music.
I need to remote view this. Alright, guys. I'm going to send you over to Esfon. Esfon is doing some GTA RP, something that I hope to get involved with. He might end his stream soon because he's been streaming for like 12 hours, but you know, should be pretty chill. He should be tired as heck. I gotta go for the night because I gotta work tomorrow, but yes, he's doing GTA RP, something that I hope to get involved in, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, the viewing experience. There are tons of other streamers doing this. He's just one of the biggest ones, so good night, you all. I love you. Thank you so much for hanging out for another awesome Thirsty Thursday. You guys make these so much fun and such a, you know, such a great experience having you guys around. And yeah, pop on by tomorrow for Fat Cock Fridays. And don't forget to come girthy, okay? Come extra girthy Fat Cock Fridays, everybody. All right. Peace out. Love you. Bye-bye.